Hey everybody, we'll give everybody just a few minutes to log in here real fast. It's right before 8 o'clock. And make sure everything is looking good here. There we go. All right, looks like we are connected. Let me verify on this side. And we'll give everybody just a minute or two here. All right, looks like there it is. Great to see you guys on here. Let's take a look and see. Great to see you guys. There we go. And let me tighten this up real fast here. All right, hang on one second. Let me tighten this up. There we go. All right. Not bad, not bad. Just a couple of minutes and we'll get started here, guys. Great to see you guys on here. Whoever is in, I'll check in just a second. But so far, everything is looking good. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Give me that thumbs up here and let me see if you guys can see me and hear me okay. And I'm going to try and fix the lighting just a little bit here. I think we'll bring it down just a notch. See how this looks. I think that's actually easier on the eyes. All right, just a couple of minutes. Looks like the sound is good. Everything is looking good there. Great to see you guys on here right now. It looks like I am really like white on the screen here at least. So maybe I can try and turn that down, the brightness just a bit. So, all right, I think that's a little bit better. All right, just a few minutes, guys, and we'll get started in just a second here. Let me see who we've got here in the chat just in the meantime. Drew's Food Reviews. Great to see you on here, man. Thanks so much for jumping on. We have got... looks like Bay Pop Pie, I guess. Kyle Broussard, what's going on? We got Miaz6 in the house here as well. Sarah Star Vlogs and Reviews, great to see you on here. Rick Marone, Kenneth Taylor is in here as well. Thanks to see you guys on here. Yes, it is May 31st, the last day of May. We'll get started in just a minute or so. Great to see you guys on here. I'll give you a little bit of an update. It's been a very interesting couple of weeks, if anything. So I'll give you an update as to what's happening there. But great to see you guys on here right now. And everything is looking good and sounding good here at least. It looks pretty solid around me. It is officially 8 o'clock. So guys, welcome to Peep This Out Reviews here on YouTube. My name is Ian K, creator, producer, and host of what you are watching right now. On top of all the content around you here on the channel, I create what I like to call high-quality foodie features, and I have an absolute blast doing what I do here on the channel. More often than not, you'll find me live streaming on Friday nights, but the schedule has been kind of crazy for me the last couple of weeks, and I'm hoping next week will not be interfered with there. I have just a couple more tests to do. One for health reasons I have actually on Monday, which I'm kind of anticipating, and I've been leading up to it, and I'm nervous, but at the same time, I have to do what I have to do. But if you guys like what you see, definitely consider subscribing. Hit that like button down below, and if you can share the stream out with all of your peeps, that would be amazing as well. I definitely enjoy interacting with you guys, which I have a whole bunch of comments to catch up on, and I'll give you the play-by-play on exactly this past week. All the content that you're seeing actually from the Pizza Hut review that came out yesterday on through, probably the next couple of reviews, has already been filmed and advanced earlier this week. So you'll see some things from Burger King. I won't say anything more than that, obviously, as well as Pizza Hut, which actually just came out yesterday. The quote-unquote new and improved original pan. Garbage. That's all I have to say on that one. Let's see here. Let me come on down and let me drop this just one more time. All right, that's just a little bit better, just to get rid of some of the harshness here. There we go. A little bit better there. I'm like beaming off my forehead right now. But guys, it's great to see you guys on here. Should you guys wish to contribute to the channel too, just to get this out of the way right at the very top, if you guys are catching this on the replay, I greatly appreciate that. You can actually contribute to the channel one of two ways right now live. We have the super chat option that you can find, actually, I should say, if you're watching it this way, yeah, I think it's going to be this way. Well, one of these ways when you find it here. You'll find the super chat logo down below, as well as a direct PayPal link in the description box down below. But if you're catching this on the replay, you'll find the direct PayPal stuff right in the very top corner of your banner. So some different ways there. Should you wish to contribute, everything you see is produced and put in place by me, so I greatly appreciate that. Not forcing you, but should you have some options available, it's all about choices. So thanks so much for jumping on. Yes, we are going to be reviewing something tonight as well, so I can't wait to get into that. Let's see who else we've got on here. Michael Domayer, great to see you on here. Thanks so much for jumping on. The last couple of days, I got to be honest, guys, I have been sleeping. I'm not even gonna front with you right now. I actually got up yesterday. It's just been very rough for me, and I don't want to go into all the details because I don't want to put that karma out in there. But I actually I had tickets in advance for the whatchamacallit, what am I trying to say? Godzilla for last night. So definitely an amazing situation for Godzilla. If you guys haven't seen Godzilla, it's premiering actually last night, but it's all over the place right now, and it is off the chain. I had such a blast checking that movie out last night. It's an insanely amazing film. So if you guys like big monster brawls and classic Godzilla brawling, and just the overall awesomeness of it and the epic scale of it all, you're going to have a blast with this film. The human characters are a little whatever, it is what it is. But guys, it's a fantastic film. Run out and go check it. It is easily one of the top epic monster movies I think ever. It's easily the best Godzilla film I've seen in modern days, actually. I gotta say, it really was pretty awesome. It's a true love letter to the genre. It's a true love letter to the character, true love letter to the characters around him, all the other Titans. But man, it is off the chain. Really, really good. So let's see here. I'm moving down the line. So Michael Domayer, thanks so much for jumping on as well. Let's see. Kenneth Taylor, I'm doing okay. Hanging in there. Hanging in there. I am wearing my Star Wars shirt in commemoration of Galaxy's Edge, which is live right now in Disneyland. Today is the premiere in Disneyland for the new land that just opened up there. Slated to go there mid-June, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to go just yet. So I have my reservation in, and I really want to go do some reviews there. I want to try some things. I want to show you guys some things. Maybe even live stream from it. I don't know. Maybe, my wife is like, let's just be in the moment. I'm probably going to record a lot of stuff. But if I do go, count on some content, obviously coming from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I can't wait to check that out. Let's see. Kenneth Taylor. Did you know Toy Story 4 has been released this year? It's supposed to be coming out this year, and the trailer looks pretty amazing. And yes, Ed Keaton, you already know the answer to that one. We got Godzilla in the house. I definitely want to go back and watch it again. It is really an awesome movie. Just really, really awesome. Elizabeth Ricard, thanks so much for jumping on right now. Great to see you on here. All my peeps that have powers that be in the blue highlighting with the little wrench there, you guys definitely feel free to do what you need to do. We have a pretty solid community here on the channel, and I really think that we're going to be okay. But should anybody show up and want to try and start a little trouble, you guys have every point of power within you to do what you need to do. You have that authority. So Drew's Food Reviews, Sarah Star Vlogs and Reviews, Elizabeth Ricard, feel free. Should you see anything kind of questionable, especially when we get into the review as well. Larry Nguyen, well, I tried the barbecue rib at Yoshinoya. I already did that about a year ago, Larry. Definitely take a look at my Yoshinoya playlist. You'll find some stuff in there, and I can guarantee you it will be a barbecue rib review. I remember doing that one. I believe I put that on the trunk of my car outside, and it looked beautiful. I remember the glistening in the sun and all that there. So take a look. Take a look at that for sure. Let's see. Going down. Fanboy, the Viper 57. I'm surprised Pizza Hut's new and improved pizza is not very good. Then again, they've been lacking as far as new things go. My wife tried it. She didn't care for it either. It really looked... Now, when I watched that video back, when I put that one together a few days ago, I was like, it looks a little undercooked. It feels like it's a little undercooked. But just whatever it was quality-wise did not shine through whatsoever. I mean, the occasional beef topping that I had on there, and I wanted to try and keep it literally as plain as possible just to kind of taste the cheese, to kind of taste the sauce, the crust. But I can't deny it any more than that. I mean, it was just a garbage experience. I just did not like it. I mean, I think 4.5 may have been a little generous for me to give to that one. So I wish it could have been better. Pizza Hut generally is. Maybe that was a one-off. I don't know. But like we always hear, and like we always say, at least I do, you don't get a second chance to make a first impression. And that's typically how it goes. So it is what it is. So let's see here. You guys are all interacting in the chat. I love when you guys all talk with each other. Very strong community here on Peep This Out Reviews, and I really love the fact that you guys are engaged with each other here in the chat there. It really says a lot when you guys can know each other, you recognize the avatars, and I love seeing all the banter back and forth. But great to see you guys on here as well. Drew's Food Reviews, yes, rest up, take care. I'm definitely trying, my friend, definitely trying. I've been faced with a lot of adversity lately. But you know what? I just got to make the best of my day every day. And that's what I'm going to be pouring into my channel. And that's one of the reasons my channel exists, believe it or not, from way back when for coping with certain things that go on and just having a really positive, powerful type of outlet to put my, my passion projects out there into the world and have a good time. So, and as well meet all of you guys at the same time. So I'm very thankful for that. I'm very humble and very thankful for that. Maya says the background is epic. Thank you. I know it's a little busy. It's a little busy here right now, but I definitely like to give you guys something to look at while I'm chatting away. In case you get sick of looking at my mug, you have things that you can decipher behind you. Kenneth, did you know that Burger King has a limited time rodeo stacker this year? Yes, I do actually. And he's actually asking Sarah Star Vlogs and Reviews. My buddy The Endorsement came across that a few weeks ago, actually, and he did that review. So if you guys haven't seen the rodeo Stacker King, take a look at that. Essentially, it's the exact same Stacker King, but they just add barbecue sauce and onion rings to it there. But how bad could that be, right? I mean, the burger looked fantastic. And if you don't want to take my word for it, as I'm mumbling my words, take a look at the Endorsements review. I think you'll like what you have to see. It was actually really, really good. Let's see here. Going down the line. We're still going here for a little bit, and then we'll get started on the review here. Ed Keaton, can't wait for Godzilla vs. Kong in 2021. I think it's actually next year. I think it's next summer, Ed. I think that one's coming out. It's filming now, but I know they're planning it. I think it's next summer they're going to come out with that. 6 or 12. Have I tried the new Reese's peanut butter and chocolate, or is peanut butter different flavor too? You know, if it's the chocolate lovers or the peanut butter lovers, haven't tried any of those, but I'm still, believe it or not, I'm still working on those dark chocolate Reese's Thins that I did. So I still have some of those left over, but I haven't tried those just yet. Let's see. We are going down the line. Why don't I like veggie pizzas anymore? From Kenneth Taylor. You know, I did the first veggie pizza, the bestest, the extra most bestest veggie when they came out with all those different versions. I like veggie pizza. I mean, I do, but naturally, if I'm reviewing a certain product and they're focusing on things like said new and improved original pan pizza from Pizza Hut, I'm going to focus on the cheese, the crust, and obviously the sauce, and try and keep the toppings a little minimal with that. But I like veggie pizza. Don't get me wrong, Kenneth. Don't get it twisted. I do like veggie pizzas for sure. Michael Domayer, the Smokehouse Bourbon Black Chicken is back at Church's. Have you guys seen my community tab in the last day or two? I think it's the day before yesterday, I think it was. I posted a video every 3 hours of all the returning stuff, and one of them was that bourbon black pepper chicken, smokehouse chicken from Church's. That is the bomb. I got to tell you, it is delicious. And it's every bit as tasty now as I think it was then. I haven't tried the new version of it, or just the returning version, Mike, but I want to get back there. Incidentally, though, a lot of people are asking me, and I've seen some comments, and I have to get back and comment back to you guys, but the shrimp, the popcorn shrimp at Popeyes, actually there. I tried that with the red hot honey sauce, and it was decent. It was. Today, actually, when I was out running some errands, trying to get caught up on a few things and pick up my review item for you guys right now, I actually went and I got the hot honey crunch tenders, which I reviewed as well. That was the first video that I put out at noon I think it was like a day or two ago. I have things kind of set up on a schedule to kind of auto launch, to kind of post and do things like that. So I think that was at 12 o'clock that one went out. But that was another blast of a review. And I got to say, it tasted exactly the same. It was delicious. I got the 3 tenders, the hot honey sauce, and of course the biscuit and the side of red beans and rice for $5. It was very, very tasty. Let's see. Ed Keaton, have I tried the Twix pie? Yes, Ed, I believe I did that one and the Oreo one as well. Yes, you know what? I did do the Twix pie because I remember the thumbnail that I have right now in the system, actually, for the review. Take a look at the Burger King playlist, the BK playlist. You'll find it there, Ed. It was actually, I remember I enjoyed that. And I did that on a pretty hot day. So, I mean, time was not on my side trying to keep that together. But it was good. It was really, really good. Let's see. Fanboy, I've been wondering if you'll ever give something a 10 to 10 plus. I think I have done a plus or like a higher grade above that. Yeah, I think I have done a couple of things in the past. I don't remember exactly what it is, but I remember it was something high like that. I don't know if it's like an 11 out of 10, like my buddy Drew over at Drew's Food Reviews does, like those things with the electricity and all that stuff. But it was pretty high. It was pretty high for sure. Sarah's given up on Pizza Hut, going to the local places now. Delicious eggplant pizza. Sarah, that sounds good. I would like to see a review of that. I would love to see that actually in there. Jackie Hero Food Reviews is in the house as well. Jackie has something called the Chick Nachos, I think it is. It was one of the things that I first watched on. I've been off of YouTube the last couple of days, so I haven't really watched or seen anything. But that was one of the first things I saw, and I commented immediately back when I saw it, Jackie. And I saw that you liked the comment. But I have to say that looked decent. I mean, fried chicken with a little bit of nacho topping action. Good stuff on that for sure. So take a look at Jackie over there at Jackie Hero Food Reviews. Definitely one of my awesome patrons as well over on Patreon. Thank you so much for doing what you do, Jackie. I appreciate you there. But really, really good. I hope they have that at KFC here at some point. I would like to see something like that here. That would be really, really good. Let's see here. Let me scroll a little further. Have I tried the new French toast breakfast sandwiches at Burger King from 6 or 12? No comment. Stay tuned. Let's see here. Kenneth Taylor would like to try the Twix Shake. Yes, it's actually nationwide now, apparently, so it's available everywhere. And I guess they're calling it the shake made with Twix, but guys, it's a Twix Shake for what it is. I guess for legal reasons they call it things like that. Larry Nguyen, what happened last week? Did not see the live scream last week. Well, it was a little bit of a painful day for me with testing wise. I won't get too far into it, but I had to give 21 vials of blood. And that is not a joke. You're hearing that correctly. 21 vials of blood. And I was not feeling well for a huge chunk of the day after that. Literally, I had to basically lay where I was in the laboratory where I went because I just was really, really weak from it. So 21 vials wasn't a good deal. I got 3/4 of the way in, and they had to switch arms to go because I was basically with the needle. It wasn't working correctly anymore. So I felt like I was being completely drained. It was Vampire City, so to speak. So I tried my best to try and get up to speed, but like I was telling you guys the previous week, the Thursdays and Fridays are going to be a little strange. I don't want to have to rechange the whole schedule to a different day, but I like Friday nights. So if I can do it more often than not, this is where you'll find it still. But 21 vials really did a number on me that day. And plus, my eating has been up and down because of the way things have been with me. So it was not a good look. So as much as I love you guys, believe me, I thought what I can do would be best served by keep putting the content that I had already filmed, because thankfully I'm always filming ahead. I've always got things in the can. So that way I can really just not have any break in schedule mostly. And really give you guys the content every single week there. As a content creator, I take what I do very seriously, and I want to deliver that more often than not. So not that I don't love live streaming. I love live streaming, but first and foremost, I have to get that content made and get that out to you guys. So I thought, considering how everything went, let me do that. So I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind. Let's see here. Keep on doing what you do best, Ed Keaton. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Let's see. Sarah Star, yes, there was no stream last week. Love the thins, Elizabeth Ricard. I know I'm catching up on some stuff here. I'm way back behind with the comments here. But yes, those dark chocolate peanut butter Reese's Thins are pretty amazing. I got to say, really, really good. Vivian George in the house as well. Thanks so much for jumping on. It's Wago, or it's Jwago, or it's Wago. What are we reviewing? You're going to find out in about 1 minute, because it's going to be fun to do. And it's something that I've been looking at since it's been out for a little bit here. I'm like, you know what? I want to check this out again and see how it is. But Vivian George, thanks so much for jumping on. Did I like the 5-meat pizza from Little Caesars? I have not had that yet, believe it or not. And I might get to it. I might not. I know it's the second time. I believe it's been out, like the 5-meat feast, I think they call it. We'll see if I can eventually add that in there. Elizabeth Ricard, the type of pan I call pizza cake, not a fan. You already know. Pizza Hut, was really good back in the heyday, but I really was not feeling what it was for this release there for sure. McDonald's released the new burger called the Show Burger in the EU. Have I tried this, or has anything been released? This last week we have these new burgers over here from Mickey D's, which are officially launching, I believe, on the 4th or 5th. But they're releasing early around the country, and we have them here. I just haven't gotten to them just yet because of my schedule. But they have the McBacon Extreme, I believe it is, and there's a chicken sandwich. There's the bacon cheese fries, which you'll find the box for right up over there, behind me right there, right above Krispy Kreme. I like collecting stuff. I'm a nerd, okay? It is what it is. But as well as this Stroopwafel McFlurry. So those things are out now. And shout outs to Robert Dyer. He was the first one that I saw that pumped those videos out. I think he's gone through all of them. I think he did the cheesy bacon fries already, but he's already done the other 3 as well. So Robert Dyer has got his thing unlocked there. I haven't watched any of the reviews of any of these yet because I want to go in blind like I always do. So I'm going to try and make my way over. Obviously, I'm going to go for that burger first. I don't know if I'll do the chicken sandwich. We'll see. But at least the burger, I'm very curious to try. Happy birthday almost to, it looks like it's Casey Lowski? Blanny fan 12. Very nice. Very nice. T-minus 50 minutes, so 23rd birthday. That's awesome, man. On the East Coast, man. Congratulations to you. Wishing you nothing but another year of health, happiness, and success in that order. Always, always, always. Health, happiness, and success. So since we're on the topic of birthdays right now, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Keselowski Blanny fan 12. Happy birthday to you. From Peep This Out Reviews and everybody else here in the chat, to you. To everybody here. Congratulations on that, man. Wishing you nothing but the best. That is awesome. Even though I'm a little bit more than twice your age. That's crazy. Let's see. Whatever happened to Happy Man Snacks? I don't know, Alex, actually. I really don't know. From back in the day. I know. I'm sure he's doing okay. But definitely a cool peep. He had some really fun videos back then. Just that way that he did his drive-thrus and stuff was just always fun to watch. Twix Pie is amazing. Sarah Star Vlogs and Reviews, you already know. McDonald's is going global. Yes, the 4 different ones. You already know what it is, too. We just talked about that. 6 or 12, you already know. Very, very cool. All right, I'm going to freeze it right here, right above where I'm at in the chat, and we'll come back to it, because I want to get into this review for you guys, because I'm sure you guys are probably like, guys, we're almost like 20 minutes in. What are we going to do here, right? I mean, it's time to get this thing started. So, with the drink of choice, right here in the Peep This Out Reviews mug, and I know, Sarah, I'm sorry. I think the week before I didn't stream. I actually had the Joker cup, the Joker mug on here right now. But I wanted to use this one here strictly because I just wanted to go for that, the classic look. But I have got some almond milk in here right now. And there's a specific reason why, is because I wanted to revisit something. And I can't remember. It may have been Kenneth, I think, way back when, who said, how come I don't really review Oreos anymore? And I was always saying, you know what? I really don't think there's really anything super interesting that's out there that I would want to try yet. I mean, naturally, everything that's come out has just been okay. It's kind of like retreads. Some things have come out from the past that they're bringing back again. So with that in mind, there is something that did come out from the past that I felt like I really wanted to revisit, because the first time I did this review, it was when I was really experimenting with a lot of green screen effects. And I occasionally have that stuff in my videos anyway, but I was really focusing on kind of like making things like a little bit more green screeny, so to speak, just a lot of those types of effects. And the first ones that I started doing that actually in was with this video in the very beginning, this review, I should say, from S'mores Oreos. This is actually one of the first types of reviews where I actually had a green screen effect where there was a campfire next to me. Remember, I took one of these like a barbecue type, utensils and forks, these long forks for when you barbecue on the grill, and I was pretending to hold it over the green screen image of the campfire with that. And I was like, you know what? I wanted to kind of revisit that too, because I have a fond memory of that video. It was in my my mom's older house at the time when she lived there, and it takes me back a few years when I did that review. But it was really, really good. So I'm going to get into the review of this one, then I'm going to go into answering some more of the chat. So it is going to be just something in there. Just as I'm looking at this right now, Haley and Bryant with the super chat donation. Thank you so much. Huge shout out to you guys for sure. Thank you so much for that. Let me just jump down here really fast. Absolutely. Huge shout outs to Haley and Bryant. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for contributing towards the channel there. It means a great deal. And I hope you guys are doing well tonight for sure. Thanks so much for joining us. But we're going to get into the S'mores Oreo. It is definitely something I'm looking forward to checking out. Limited edition. Guys, this $2.99 at my local market, about average, not too bad. The only problem with this is it's just as small as I remember the packaging, and apparently there's only about 20 cookies in here. So you're getting 10 cookies less, but you're still paying roughly the same price as always. I don't understand that. It is what it is, but let's give this a go. This has the pull tab, it's got the seal on it, and you guys are going to see this first. I'm going to pull this back. It is fresh, as you can tell. There you guys go. We've got that graham cookie in there right now. Yes, Sarah, I agree. It's definitely a ripoff. But the same 3 rows are in here. Yeah, it is. You can definitely smell the graham on this one here. Oh, yeah, just where are my manners here? Guys, this is supposed to be a graham-flavored cookie with marshmallow and chocolate-flavored cream. So let me show you guys one more time. You can see the split that's in there. It's got that little disc of creamy deliciousness right in there of the marshmallow and the chocolate. I don't remember what I rated these the first time out, so this is going to feel like a brand new thing for me because it's been a few years. But it's got a very nice, profound graham cracker type of aroma here. Really, really nice, actually. All right. So typically, it's the standard. This is more of like the vanilla wafer style of Oreo. It's obviously not the dark one. So they're simulating a s'mores situation here. But you've got the marshmallow on that side. And then you've got, I can peel this, and it's got that plasticky, slimy type of feel. The chocolate in there right now. And we'll get in there. Dan, I'll answer your question about the Bomb Sexy scale in just a bit. So let's give this a go. And actually, you know what? Let me try that cream. I'm going to do the split by itself. Hang on. It's just very sweet. I'm not tasting any real marshmallow. Yeah. It's like a generic chocolate flavor and just sweetness. So I don't know about the marshmallow action. Let's try it with the graham and see if that kicks it up a notch. Guys, it's the limited edition S'mores Oreo. Back again with a really cool looking packaging. I remember this packaging not looking as nice as what this is here right now. This actually looks pretty nice. Here we go, S'mores Oreo. Yep. That enhances it nicely. Yeah. That's the way to get it right there. I did like these the first time around. I remember that. But it's very, very sweet. Just like I remember, too, from the last time. I don't know about s'mores, though. It's more like a vanilla type of flavor. The graham is light. I mean, as I'm finishing that piece right now, the graham is just very, very light. But naturally, it's an Oreo. It's sweet. But the quality is pretty nice. That's actually really, really, really tasty. I like that a lot. Freddy Foodie King in the house. All right, we're going to get into some of these questions. I know Robert Pattinson is Batman. Yeah, we have things to talk about here as we go. Elizabeth Ricard, 3 transfusions in one night. Wow. Would take that over 21 vials any day. Yeah, it's not a good look. That literally felt like a 15, almost a 20-minute type of draw situation, and it was not good. Neon, why did you need so many vials? They're looking for a few things that I seem to be suffering from symptoms of. So can't go into anything more than that. I don't want to bring anything out here into the universe just yet, but we'll just we'll come back to it right there. All right, tasty with that, but you know what it's time for, right? It is time to go for a dip. And we're going to take it straight in over here as well. There we go. We're going for that badunk. Badunk. Oh, this is beginning to split already. Hang on. That's beginning to fall apart very quick. I almost lost this Oreo right now into this here, guys. Look at that. You see it's already splitting already here. All right, let's give this a go with the milk and see if it makes a difference. It's an Oreo. How bad could it be, right? Wow. Hailey, Bryant, super chat donation again, $10. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That is amazing. Thank you so much. Guys, milk makes a difference with this one. As sweet as this is by itself, and I like it, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's tasty. The marshmallow is not really there. This is just a sweet type of cream. The kind of artificially type of chocolate, which I kind of like the way they do it. The dark chocolate Oreos that I reviewed, which I loved, it's a little bit lighter than that. But when you add the milk to it, and I don't know if it's just the almond milk that I had, maybe that's giving you a little bit of an extra pop, so to speak. Nice quality on this, guys. Nice quality on this. Let me go for a little bit more in there, but I am digging this a lot. Man. And the best part after that is the sip. Oh my God. I'm so glad I'm doing this review again right now. That's really good. All right. To answer the question about what happened to the Bomb Sexy scale, I've just kind of evolved a little bit past that. As time goes by, you're going to see little changes here and there, maybe a little bit of a different format to the way the reviews are delivered. I'm kind of changing a few things towards the end of my videos, which you guys may have seen. Just some things that I'm kind of saying and pointing you into the direction of other stuff as well. It's kind of time to kind of freshen a few things up, just so to speak there. That's the main reason, to be honest. Aside from the word itself, which could be considered kind of somewhat questionable here on YouTube. You guys know what I'm talking about. That's the main reason. That's the only reason. S'mores Oreo, rock solid 8.5 out of 10. This is still a very delicious Oreo. It's still very sweet, which incidentally, 2 cookies, what I just had right now, 140 calories, 7 grams of fat, total carb 21, and sugars are 12, which is not horrible for 2 of them, but it does taste very, very sweet, guys. It really does. And that's all added sugar, obviously. Less than a gram of protein, not too concerned about that. But tasty, guys. Very, very tasty. Would easily recommend this to you. It's perfect for the summer. That's the reason that it's out right now. But yes, very, very tasty on this one. Rock solid limited edition S'mores Oreo. Glad to do this one again. And like I said before, fond memories of reviewing this the very first time at my mom's older place when my stepfather was alive. That's part of the reason when I saw this, it instantly took me back to that time. And I was very happy with a lot of things then. And things a lot of memories, so to speak. You see certain things that jog where you were in life when things happened initially. And this was one thing that jumped out. And I wanted to do it, to be honest, because it looked like it was fun. And it's been a while since I've done an Oreo review anyway. But very, very delicious on that one. And speaking of Peeps and stuff like that too, because naturally, for those of you guys who don't know, my mom is part of the reason for the name of the channel, and she's always reminding me of that, which is nice. I don't know if you guys remember, a few weeks ago for Easter, you guys remember when I did this? I had this up on my YouTube story for a while, the YouTube Grow a Peep. I know Drew's Food Reviews did this as well. And again, Haley and Brian, thank you so much for that super chat donation. You're 2 for 2 right now, and I appreciate you greatly. Thank you so much. And to anyone who may have donated on PayPal already, I'm not going to know that till the end of the reviews or the end of the stream. But thank you guys for your love and support in that regard. I greatly appreciate it. But yes, from April, this was something that you can actually basically put water into this thing here, and then this would actually, the egg that was on the inside, which I wish they would do an alien version of this, which would be cool. But what would happen is the egg would dissolve, and then you'd have either a chick or a bunny on the inside with that. So what happened was, I did this, and then it says it's supposed to grow to 3 times its size. And when I did the actual story on my YouTube, on the YouTube IG type story that you can find here on the channel, I thought it was done growing, to be honest. I mean, when I posted there, it definitely seemed like it was 3 times the size. It's kind of done now, I think. And believe me, it's been a few weeks, guys, since Easter. And I'm about to show you what this has become. And it's a little scary because I know that if it gets any bigger, I'm sure, well, it's still got some room left in here. But take a look at this, guys. Look at the size. This thing is massive. And it's kind of, a piece is broken off on top here. And I don't know, I guess that's part of it right there. But dude, it's off the chain. It's off the chain. This is like a super chick right now. I mean, it really is ridiculously crazy. And it still has the eyes, which are kind of fading already too. It's been in the water this long, but a little scary. This is actually sitting on top of the water cooler we have in the kitchen. It's been sitting there, and every time I go for water and I'm filling up my water bottles when I'm going for my walks, it's ridiculous. Yes, Frankie Jane, it is pretty big. It's nuts. It really is. But, you know, I see why it's at an angle over here on the bottom. I was like, why is it actually not sitting flat? I guess this is the reason, because if it were flat, it would completely just press against the sides of this container. But I was like, you know what? I got to show you guys this because I was really blown away by it. So really, really cool. Dylan, Galaxy's Edge, I do have my reservations in, I believe, for the 21st. I have to verify the date, but I'm going to see if I'm still able to go, to be honest, depending upon how I feel and what I've got going on. So I'm planning for it. Believe me, I'm planning for it. Okay, so let me get back to some of the chat here to catch up with some of what you guys are saying here. Thanks so much for hanging with me right now. Incidentally, guys, if you haven't smashed that thumbs up down below, please do. If you like what you're seeing, like, share, comment, and subscribe for sure. If you're into high-quality food reviews, like I always say, don't forget to tap the notification bell so you can be notified as soon as new content drops every single week. Like I always say in the videos there, good times are coming your way. There's always new content every single week coming from me. Let's see. Elizabeth Ricard, bet you were freezing as well. Yes, I was. Yes, I was, Elizabeth. That was a lot of blood. A lot of blood. Sarah, damn, I've literally hyperventilated with 21. Yeah, I was kind of almost in the pass out stage, Sarah, because I was like literally whiter than a ghost, probably whiter than I appear on your screen right now. I had actually gone in not knowing that I didn't have to fast for it, but I did fast anyway, just out of habit. I'm just used to doing that. But when they said they needed that many, I was like, oh my God, I didn't eat anything. And you're going to take 21 vials. How am I going to drive home? So I had to literally chill outside. And it was funny because I got a call from my buddy, the endorsement, right after that. And he was, I was telling him what was going on. And I could not for the life of me, drive for a bit. I was there for a bit. And then I finally made my way home. And it was crazy. It was just a crazy day. So let's see. Togo's number 9 pastrami for dinner tonight was the bomb. Awesome, Drew. That is awesome. I'm definitely going to be going back to try one of those new pretzel rami sandwiches again. If you guys haven't seen the Turkey Bistro, take a look at Drew's food reviews. In addition to my review, obviously, I did that too a few days after. Really, really a blast of a sandwich and a delicious bun that was on, or the pretzel bun, I should say. But good deal, Drew. I mean, that thing is the bomb. It really is. I love the emojis up on the screen there as well. Let's see. I'm going to shoot down the line here. If you guys are asking questions, just repost them. I'm going to try and catch up as quick as I can for you. Fanboy Viper, how long does it take you to edit videos? Minimum of about 3 to 4 hours. Typically, my average is usually 5 to 6, and then with admin, think of it as almost like a work day, to be honest. And I try not to bang it out in a day, but I've gotten so quick with when I put things together. That's usually how it kind of comes out. But I can actually do, if I really, diligently sit there and do it, at least a day, but that really does take a toll. So I try and spread it out. I'm always editing. I'm always doing something virtually every day, with the exception of this past week especially. But fortunately, things are ahead of the game. What is my take on Robert Pattinson being the new Batman? I think he looks the part, especially with the chiseled chin. And I think it's going to be pretty awesome. For people that are freaking out, they freaked out when Ben Affleck was selected as Batman. I remember doing a video for that. As well as when Heath Ledger was cast as the Joker, but we all know how amazing that was. And of course, the infamous Michael Keaton that people thought was going to be horrible for the first Batman. Still one of my favorite ones, to be honest, besides Christian Bale, which I thought was pretty good, just because of the hardcore visceralness of him. But I can't wait to see what Robert Pattinson's going to be bringing to the role. He's got some amazing films outside of Twilight. Now, when I saw that, I'm like, Twilight? Really? The Sparkle Kid is going to be Batman? But he's actually kind of grown better. In terms of just performance. He's older, obviously, and I think he's really kind of at that perfect age where I think it should be pretty awesome. And plus, Matt Reeves, who's writing and directing the Batman, has got such a love letter, fanboy personality for the material that I think it's going to be good. So let's just hold reservations for anyone that may be thinking it's going to be garbage until it comes out, with petitions and recast and all this stuff. We'll see how it goes, but I'm sure it's going to be a lot better than what's come ever since Christian Bale. Nothing against Ben Affleck. I thought he was okay, but just a little too bloated to be in the suit. It just didn't look right for a good chunk of the movies he was in with it. So we'll see. I'm excited, though, either way. I am excited to check out the Batwoman miniseries. Have you guys seen the trailer to that? That looks ridiculous. That looks ridiculously cool. Let's see. Your birthday will be good. Kozlowski Blindy Fan 12. Do not worry. It will be. Let's see. I think they're going to try and grab Ian to do chemical experiment at a chemical plant like Alex Mack. Don't put that out there. Nehemiah, am I the only one that enjoys Papa John's? No, I definitely enjoy Papa John's. I think you know that. Very much so. Freddie Foodie King says nerds are cool. You already know. I'm going to jump down over here. Let's see. Vivian George, do you have PS4 collections in your shelf? Actually, not back over here yet. Just yet. Right over here, some of my older stuff. That's actually in the living room area where I have most of my stuff there. Brian's Kodak, how about Revue Bra? He hasn't done the new Mickey D's stuff. Report of the week. Don't know why. I mean, it's definitely out there for sure. Am I going to be doing any food reviews from Chick-fil-A? If there's something new, I will definitely check it out. The last thing I put in the community tab was the third video. I think that was the last video of the Bacon Smokehouse, which my buddy Nick and Jen over at Whitfield's Food Review, Nick put out that video for that as well. So if you guys haven't seen Whitfield's take on the barbecue for that just yet, jump on over to Whitfield's Food Review and tell him Ian K sent you for sure. He's a good guy. And he actually did that very recently as well. So good stuff there from Chick-fil-A. But if there's something of interest, of course I'm going to do it. I mean, it's just a matter of, something coming out that just seems like, I wanted to give it a shot. Let's see. Going down the line. Oh, I totally forgot. Today is the 31st of May, which means Swamp Thing premieres today. Are you guys up on the DC Universe? I mean, the show? I mean, the subscription service that's there. They have Titans, Teen Titans on there as well. I think it's Swamp Thing is tonight, and I think Deadwood the movie on HBO also, which Deadwood, I was a huge fan of those 3 seasons when they were out there and the way they ended that one. I think tonight is the movie as well. I think I'm going to be wrapping up just a couple of things that I got to do for some videos here, but I'm definitely going to be checking out. I believe Swamp Thing is tonight as well as Deadwood. You guys let me know for sure, but I cannot, that trailer to Swamp Thing, I love the campy movie from the 80s. That's like my childhood right there with Adrienne Barbeau. I mean, I'm just going to say she was tasty. I had a crush on her back then when I was a little kid. I was like, my goodness, she was in The Fog, Creep Show, Swamp Thing, obviously. But if you guys want to see what I'm talking about, take a look at the classic Swamp Thing, the movie from the 80s. It's a cult classic for a reason. Yes, I cannot wait to watch that. Elizabeth Ricard, I'm seeing here on the current chat info as I'm looking over here. She's up on it. She's all over it as well. Can't wait to check that out. Can't wait to check that out. Yes, Elizabeth, you already know. You already know. Admit it. You already know. It was an amazing time, adolescence back in the 80s. All right. All right, I'm going down the line again. Let me try and catch up here the chats. I'm going to try and jump towards the very bottom. Elizabeth Ricard, Nick and Jen rock. Yes, they do. Cool people, man. We got some really great people in the community here right now. Goody Two Shoes, new live action Teen Titans. Yes, Jorah Mormont playing Batman for that. Yo, I heard about he was playing Bruce Wayne. Goody Two Shoes, that's right. Jane, thanks so much for jumping on. I heard that. Very excited to see what's going to be happening with that as well. Pattinson can play dark brooding pretty good. He's got the chops for it. I think so. Ruby Rose, yes, she was actually in Meg, the Meg, as well. So she's going to be playing that. I love that last line. She's like, she's tired. She doesn't like the fact that men take credit or men take credit for a women's job or something like that. And then at the very last shot, she's in the classic with the red hair and the red bat. I collected the very first season of a series of comic books with that when that first came out. So I have I think it was I don't know how many issues came out because I had stopped there, but I know at least the first 20, 25 of them I have when they first did Batwoman. And she's the first LGBT character to come out in comics as well. So I thought that was pretty cool that they did that. So pretty cool just in general, just to add another layer to that modern era of superhero. But it was cool. It was really cool. Let's see here. How often do you go to 7-Eleven, and if a new item comes there, will you do a video? Once in a blue moon, 6 or 12. It depends upon what it is. The last time I went to 7-Eleven was about a week and a half ago with the wifey, and I tried the blue lavender Slurpee, I think it was. It was vitamin water, blue lavender, and it tasted like perfume. It tasted like the smell of perfume, like violet. It was just not a good look. So depends. It depends. Jackie Tang, am I going to see the Godzilla King of the Monsters? I already saw it. It's an amazing film and definitely a huge step up above the Godzilla film from 2014. It's a nice continuation from it, I should say as well. So had a blast checking that out. It was amazing last night. Let's see, Frankie James, hope you're doing well. Haven't been able to catch you live. No, it's all good. I haven't been on this last week, but thanks so much for jumping on here, Frankie. I'm kind of jumping around the chat, so just to let you guys know, I was like, why is he all the way up over there, but I'm all the way down over here. Brian Wolf, the nacho box didn't last long at Taco Bell. What's coming next, do you think? Nacho fries, I believe, are coming back. That's the very next thing coming out, I think, and they're going to hold on to the current stuff, which is the tacos. I think the last item there is the loaded. Let me see what that is, because that just escapes me right now. Hang on one second here, and I will tell you. But I believe I read it was the nacho fries coming back again. And before that, it was, what did I do here? I'm going down the line. The loaded nacho taco is still there as well. That's on the menu still now. I think they kind of kept that one around. But I believe it's the nacho fries. And then shortly after, I think the Reaper fries. I think they're going to do a variation of that as well finally. That was testing somewhere around the country. I want to say about maybe 4 or 5 months ago, if not. Actually, no, I take that back. And not to plug, to keep plugging the endorsement because I know him, we're friends. But he did the review in the limited test market, I believe, of the Reaper Ranch fries with his buddy Lucas at the time. And I know Lucas as well, too. So I think there was something that came out a few months back, but this is the nationwide release of that, which should be the very next thing. So we shall see. Let's see. Just grab the snack and the dog wakes up every time from Jackie Hero. Let's see. Going to try the new ice cream cookie sandwich from Sonic? Probably not. Probably not. Did you already review that? I have not reviewed that there. I'm not really big on like ice cream only because I can't really digest it as well. And I don't want to put myself through that, to be honest, Super Monkey. But it is what it is. Okay, let's see. I'm going to try and catch up on the very bottom here, and we'll go on from here. Can't believe how time flies already, guys. It's already like 20 to the hour already. It's crazy. But for those of you guys who are with me right now, it looks like we have got about 48 people watching. I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much. If you haven't hit that like button down below, please consider doing that. And if you like what you see and are definitely having a look around my channel, consider subscribing because there's quality content every single week, along with live streaming more often than not on Friday nights at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So thank you so much for hitting that thumbs up on there as well. Thank you. Let's see here. Going down. Okay, I think we're catching up. Elizabeth Ricard, Nick, and Jen Rock. As we were talking about the Chick-fil-A goodies. Swamp Thing was the bomb. All right, we're almost caught up here. Okay, audio is breaking up. Let me take a look. No. Okay, audio is breaking up. No, it sounds good to me. Do I like cats? I love cats. I love all animals, believe it or not. Puppies, cats, kittens. I love it. It just the love of an animal, the unconditional love of an animal is an amazing thing, and it just warms my heart. So yes, I'm a sensitive dude. My wife is like, "You're really sensitive." I'm like, "Well, yeah. I mean, I am." So yes, I do love it. Do love all the animals out there. Daniel Schlecher. Hope I'm totally butchering that. Say "Peep this out, please." Okay, peep this out, please. Do I like Death Stranding trailer? Yes, Portal Player. That looked amazing. That looked amazing with Norman Reedus. I can't wait to give that game a go. It looked pretty fantastic, I have to admit. It really looked just stunning state of the art for what it is, and the story looks pretty awesome. It's got some really heavy hitter talent behind it. Kojima Productions, of course. I can't wait to see what Hideo has to do with it. But it looks pretty fantastic. It really does. What was your favorite food review out of all of them? From Devin Isn't Cool. You know, that is really, I get that question every so often. And guys, I've done 890 plus pieces of content right now on my channel, which is insane. I can't really pinpoint one, but if I had to kind of think about the ones, I think the ones where I'm either on location to do kind of like the Jack in the Box brunch fest. I think I did something with that, which is always kind of fun to do as well. Some of the test market items where I've done, like the naked chicken chalupa, which actually was just the naked crispy chicken taco when it was test marketing here before it came out. Like it's been out like 3 or 4 times now, roughly. But the first time I drove over 100+ miles to the location where they were testing it here, and it was an adventure. So probably one of those along those lines for sure. Nehemiah, still haven't watched the Pixie ones. You know what you may want to do? If you can send me some links, Nehemiah, you can post it in there. If it gets flagged on my spam for any of my videos there, I'll definitely still click on it because I can still see those things when I check the spam filter goodies. So if you can send me anything in particular you think I might like from Pixie and Brutus, I'll definitely check it out for sure. Peeps in a jar, you already know, such love. From Elizabeth Ricard. Let's see. Kyle Broussard, have I watched Aladdin? Yes, I did see Aladdin with the wifey. We always kind of pre-purchase our tickets. We have the subscription service through AMC here on the West Coast. So we did see Aladdin. I enjoyed it. I still think Will Smith was a little so-so. I mean, it was okay for what it was, but I just wasn't really feeling the singing and just the overall. I think just they could have done something else. They could have made it look a little bit more like, the cartoonish a little bit. Maybe just the weight of it and the way it was. But he was buffed out the way they made this version of Aladdin, the genie, I should say. But overall, it was a fantastic film. I think everybody did a great job with the material they had for sure. Michael Snyder, what is the best thing you ever ate on this show? I have done a bunch of different things actually on here. Nothing I would say that's the absolute best. I would say, because a lot of the stuff that I do primarily is either going to be kind of like the cookies, the chips, things like that as well. Dark chocolate Oreos, I think, is probably up there because that's more recent in my mind right now, and I have a feeling that was actually one of my favorite Oreos, to be honest. So I'm just going to go with that just for right now, but we'll have to see. What's the first worst food review, worst food you ever reviewed? Love your channel, great work. Kevin from Kevin McKinnon, thank you, man. I appreciate that, and I appreciate the kind words. Worst thing I've ever reviewed? Probably, I believe it was a Martian type soda. I think that I did. It was one of the older reviews from back in the day. I think there was a bacon soda that I did, which was horrible. Bacon fries, originally from Carl's Jr., not the Western bacon, the Western fries that I did recently, which since it's been a while since I've been on right now, so you guys, I haven't even talked about that with the Western stuff at Carl's Jr. The triple Western bacon cheeseburger, which was ridiculous to check out again. A blast to do, as well as the Western fries, which was essentially baked Lay's seasoning, barbecue seasoning on chips or on their fries, which I didn't think it was the greatest either with that, and it was expensive. But not really a super fan. Drew's Food Reviews actually reviewed that as well recently. I saw on my feed. I have to check out his thoughts on that one. But you can't go wrong with a triple Western. I mean, it was really, really good. Worst review, aside from the regular bacon fries they came out with a while back, bacon ranch fries, I want to say, that's what it was. There was a crispy chicken sandwich, which is notorious for a Cheaters Cam review I did real late at night. It looked like somebody stepped on it. It was not good. So no bueno on that. Nikolai, can you pronounce my name? Let's see. It says Nikolai. I'm going to say Nikolai Zizwix. I'll say. Hopefully that's right. Let's see. Going down. Okay, I'm jumping to the very bottom here. Do I own a Nintendo Switch? And if no, are you getting one? No, I do not own one 6 or 12. But if it's redesigned and if it's something I definitely want to give a go, we'll have to see. I honestly really barely have enough time for the game systems that I have now on top of content creation and other things. But if it's something that deems worthy enough for me to go for, I'll probably give it a shot, if anything there. Am I going to review the BK mozzarella sticks? That was in the can a few days ago, but I put out the Pizza Hut first because I wanted to get that one out. So you may be seeing that the mozzarella sticks sooner than you think. That's all I have to say on that one. Let's see. Michael Schneider, where are you based out of? Pasadena, California. Jane, Goody Two Shoes, thanks so much for jumping on. I appreciate you staying. We got about another 10 minutes left here right now, guys. Thank you so much for those of you guys who are here in the chat still. We've got 42 amazing peeps here in the house and only 26 thumbs up. If you guys haven't hit that thumbs up down below and you've been watching for a bit, do me a solid, please. Light that one up there. I'd greatly appreciate that. Let's see here. Going down further. Let me wet the whistle real quick. Everyone is saying goodbye to Jane. Oh, man. I got a little bit of residual Oreo cookie action with that. Very, very nice. All right, I tried refreshing the screen, and now the screen is, or the audio is okay for Super Monkey. Very nice, very cool. I missed the movie reviews. Maybe down the line it'll be restarted again. Jackie Tang. You know, I may do a full-fledged review on one of the streams, maybe to kind of do something along those lines. I remember having a lot of fun with green screening and doing the movie reviews early on. But one thing I focus on especially, and this is one of the reasons why my channel is also named Peep This Out Reviews and not specifically Peep This Out Food Reviews, even though primarily that's kind of what it is. If anything were to change down the line, it's more of kind of like a neutral title in there. I think that if you put food reviews or certain things that are kind of like specific, and then you try and do something different, it kind of throws people off. And it's all about not confusing you, the viewer, and also me, because I really want to make sure that, you know, I keep it consistent at the same time. So you're going to see that consistency across everything, my brand, everything that I have that I do with social media, to keep it the same. But if I ever do anything like that, I want to save that more for the live, you know, one-on-one conversation, because these are special times. I don't know for those of you who are watching right now if you agree or not. Whenever we have this one-on-one conversation right now where I'm looking at you and we're talking live wherever you're at, anywhere in the world, anywhere in the country, I consider it like a special time because this is the connection from me, you know, the creator, to you, the viewer. And the fact that you guys are taking time out of your schedule to even just jump on and hang for a bit means a great deal to me. So the least that I could do is really kind of, you know, give you that respect back, because guys, you guys make the channel what it is. I mean, I'm just the vessel to create it and put it out there. You guys are the ones who check it, you give it the views, and it's just a blast. You know, it's just a blast to do. So I'm very thankful and grateful and humbled to have come across all of you guys, as well as all my moderators on here who I've known for a long time in here as well. You guys definitely are the creme de la creme of the people that I know here. For those of you who come in every single week, and all the newbies that are coming in as well, which are part of the Peeps This Out familia as well too, I'm grateful to you guys. So, you know, just always know that regardless, you know, I try and get to as many comments as I can, and it's getting harder and harder as it's going by because there's so much more. But just know that, you know, I see you guys, and I appreciate you guys, and it's one of the reasons why jumping on live is so important, just from a creator aspect, because you have to connect with your audience in some way. You can't just make a piece of content and put it out there and just move on to the next thing and not interact in some way. So this is my way of also doing that, so that way I can connect and have some fun with you guys at the same time, because at the end of the day, it's not worth anything if it's not fun, right? I mean, that's kind of what it is. So let's see here. Do I think? Okay, going down the line. All right, let's see here. Ed Keaton is jumping off here. Hopefully he saw this before he left. Ed, thanks so much for jumping on, man. I appreciate you. Freddie Foodie King, cream of the crop. Freddie Foodie King, I got to make you a moderator too. If you'd like that honor, give me a thumbs up here in the chat, because you are definitely a cool peep as well. And I'll make sure I do that right afterwards. Let me know if Freddie Foodie King is interested to become a moderator. You can use your power or not, but if you would like that ability, give me the thumbs up, Freddie Foodie King, and I'll definitely put you in there for sure. I appreciate you on there. Freddie actually jumps out there with the content on the daily. The same way Jason Callan does that as well too there. I wish I can do something like that. It's just something else. When you're able to create what you guys do and you put it out there and you throw it out there and you have those multiple videos, I love seeing it in the stream, which is awesome. So for sure, I wish I can create like that and bring it out. Let's see. Brian Wolf loves the live feed. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here too, Brian, as well. Good people, man. Solid people for sure. Let's see. If Freddie Foodie King responds, we'll see if he does, if he comes on back. Hopefully he'll see this or not. Let's see. What's your go-to fast food place when you're not doing reviews? In-N-Out Burger by far. And I'm probably going to go there tonight because it's been a couple of weeks. And considering I've lost a few pounds in general, which I'm not trying to do, and I'm actually trying to put a little weight on, I definitely feel like going for that double animal style, no tomato. And you know what? Drew's Food Reviews knows what I'm talking about. Because I got to say, for some of the live streams he's done in the past, some of the favorite ones that I've seen is when he went to In-N-Out at one point. So I need to be hitting that back over there. I don't know if I'm going to get the hat, because I do have the hat right over there from In-N-Out here. But I'm probably going to go hit that up, because that definitely sounds pretty amazing right now. For sure. We got about 5 minutes or so left before that becomes a reality. So let's see here. Freddie Foodie King. There we go. I'm catching up on the chat here. Is Pasadena a rich neighborhood from Vivian George? I wouldn't say rich. Areas further south of me, well, it depends. I mean, there are certain areas of Pasadena that are, I guess, considered a little bit more upscale. I guess I'm not really there like that, but it's okay. It's not horrible. I mean, it's West Coast, so it's a little bit above the average naturally compared to other places, but, you know, kind of is what it is with that. Portal Players, I do like the live streams, getting to talk to you like this. No, it's all good, man. It's all good. This is one of the things about interacting. You don't know where the conversation necessarily is going to go. I have a basic idea format-wise what I'm going to do, but where you guys take the conversation is where it goes. So that's the best part about doing live streams. It's new every single time. Let's see. Do you think you have enough collection of toys behind you? No, I still have some room, like on either side. Well, primarily over there. I can probably fill that, right? I still got things I can do here. Let's see. Have not tried the new Micheladas Bud Light Mango and Bud Light Orange. Have not tried those. Have not tried those. Art Vandelay just got off work. Thought I'd drop in to say hi. What's up? Thanks so much for jumping on, man. And I appreciate the clink clink of the glasses right there, man. It's all good. Thank you so much for jumping on right now. Can't wait to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. Yes, I cannot wait for that as well. The very first original Call of Duty 4, which is really the modern reinvention of that franchise, was called Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, but they're dropping the number and just calling it that. And it's going to be based upon today's time, political environment, you know, the wartime stuff, everything that's going on around the world. So with the state-of-the-art graphics, it's going to be pretty amazing. I cannot wait to do that for sure when that comes out. I've gotten every single Call of Duty game since it's been out, which is crazy. 17, 18 years, longer. It's crazy. Other than tomatoes, what other foods make you cringe? Primarily, I got to be honest, cilantro. I can't deal very well with that at all. Cannot deal with it very well at all. Let's see here. Let's see. We have Five Guys opening. Oh, cool. Yeah, Five Guys is pretty awesome, Jackie. You're gonna like that. You're gonna like that. So Freddy Foodie King sees that people want him to would like him to be a mod as well. Thank you. Cool. Okay, cool. Okay, I think I see it in there too. So we'll have that on there. Freddy, feel free to do what you need to do. With the next stream, you will see the wrench next to your name right there, brother. It's all good, man. I just want to put that in there and just say thanking you for doing what you do as well, which is pretty awesome. Promotions live. Look at everybody here. Frankie James. Let's see. I want to try In and Out, Southern Cali. Is YouTube, let's see, Art Vandalay, is YouTube your primary source of income or do you have another job? Not my primary source, no, but occasionally voiceover stuff. And there's a couple of other things on the side, but nothing that I really want to mention publicly. But it's legal. It's legal, just to put that out there. So let's see here. It looks like Nick has peeked in. Where is Nick? Where is Whitfield? I think he peeked in. Oh, there he is right there. Late to the party, wanted to stop in and show some love. Thanks so much, Nick. Thanks. I appreciate you jumping on here, man. I've seen you. I saw your comment from my Pizza Hut review, and I'm definitely going to be watching yours. I'm trying to catch up on YouTube. I've literally been sleeping the last couple of days, with the exception of going to check out Godzilla last night. But I saw your comment, actually. It's funny that I'm where you're on here right now, if you're watching this right now. I saw that comment waiting for Godzilla with a buddy of mine. So naturally, I'm going to be checking out your review there. But judging by your comment, it looks like we had similar experiences. So yeah, no bueno on the latest from Pizza Hut, unfortunately. And I love, believe me, I don't think I'm overly lenient with fast food companies in terms of the scoring because you really have to try to make something bad. But it just was so flavorless. I just couldn't believe, it just wasn't good. So it is what it is. But shout outs to you, Nick, obviously there, as well as to Jen for you guys doing what you do. Whitfield's Food Review, guys. Support these peeps in the community as well. Like, share, comment. Turn on the bell notification, of course, to get those notifications. We hope YouTube is doing their job with that as well. So good times for sure. Let's see. Another couple of minutes here, guys. Rick Marone, did I like Adam West as Batman? Yes, of course. That's classic. And even though he never got all the mainstream publicity as the ones that followed him, I liked him. I agree. That's the very first Batman we were all introduced to, even though they had ones from the black and white days. But Adam West is considered the first Batman to many. The campy 60s television show, for sure. Favorite McDonald's item? It's got to be my vanilla iced coffee. I get it almost daily. But quarter pounder with cheese is a second right in there as well. Nick, super chat donation, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Shouting out to Nick and Jen. You rock, my friend. I appreciate the love and support and everything you've got going on. Stay happy, stay healthy, keep creating, and keep putting out that awesome content that you do, as well as your music. For those of you guys who don't know, and most of you should if you're here in the chat and you know Nick from Whitfield's Food Review, super talented musical genius artist, whatever you want to call it. He's got some killer tunes. He does all of his own stuff and puts that into his videos on top of the stuff that he records outside with albums. All those good things as well. Jump on over to Whitfield's Food Review, guys. He's a really good dude as well. Great content on there too. Let's see. As we round this one out here, another couple of minutes in. Allied Forces, are you going to eat something or did I miss it? Yes, you did. But the funny thing is, you will find this replay available to you with the S'mores Oreo coming in here. I'm probably on Sunday. I'm going to put this out Sunday because most likely you're going to see a review tomorrow morning that was filmed a few days ago. And I've probably given away an idea of what you may or may not be seeing tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for that. And also, just to piggyback off of this as well, there was a recent collab between my buddy Paul over at Critical East Japan as well as Whitfield's Food Review for the KFC tacos that they have over there, a copycat recipe and the real thing. So if you guys haven't seen that as well, I have that in my watch feed, my save later actually for Nick, for both of you guys. Take a look at that as well because Nick actually is pretty much, I think he's the only one that I've seen, at least in the circles that we run here closely, who does the copycat recipes and puts the time in to create them with the love and tenderness care that he does with what he does there. So if you guys like that type of content as well and you're curious to see the original real deal over in Japan that he worked together with Paul from Critical East Japan, you have some stuff to look forward to. So click on the avatars if you guys can right now here and jump on over to the channels. And of course, Critical Eats Japan is another awesome one to do. But again, I appreciate the love and support always from you guys as well. But really, really cool stuff. And yes, Jackie, hey again, Whitfield. I saw the premiere earlier, the collab with Critical Eats. Yes. Okay, that is it there as well. I'm getting caught up on these things here. Let's see. Elizabeth Ricard, spicy version of the Popeye Sando is very tasty. I can't wait to give that a shot. It's not here on the West Coast yet, but I'm hearing extremely soon. So I can't wait to give that a go as well. Looking forward to that. Let's see. And then the last couple of things here. Let's see. You should come by the Bay Area and do a review with Joey's Food Reviews. Yes, I'd like to do a live review with Joey. That would be pretty cool. We've done a bunch of collabs in the past, and everyone's doing their thing there for sure. Let's see here. Finally, the last couple. Did you say your thoughts on Godzilla? I was hoping it was good, but I've heard mixed results. Yes, I talked about that just a little bit earlier there, Nick. Fantastic film. The brawling, the monsters were amazing. The art design, everything about it just screams a modern day love letter to the franchise, love letter to the character, love letter to the characters, I was saying, that surrounds them, all the other Titans. And I love the term Titans and the way that they do it. It's got a very, I don't want to give away the reasoning for why they're around, but it's very cool in how they do it. But the lacklusterness really only comes from kind of like the lack of story for the most part, or the feeling I'm getting from the characters, the human element. Although there are some characters that do really well, but overall, they're just a little subpar. But the action's insane. You're going to have a blast. See it on the biggest screen you possibly can, man. It is just absolutely just I'll just say balls to the wall, bat crazy. That's all I'm going to say. It is amazing. Amazing in terms of what it is. That's a guarantee buy when it comes out on Blue. Just you got to own a copy of that, and hopefully it'll be, just, I would love to see a 3D version of that. Would be awesome. But as it stands, huge, enjoyable film. Just a huge summer popcorn film. I was sitting there with my little cheese popcorn and just going to town. It was really, really awesome. Really awesome. Okay, jumping down to the very bottom of this one here. All right, cool. I'm going to go with lacking character development. This flick is as long as the monsters are epic. It is. It's such an amazing film. And Kyle Chandler, who plays one of the leads, Bradley Whitford, also when the guy says, "Oh God," and he says "Zilla," it's got a little bit of that hokiness in there. But it's got feeling. It's got some heart. It's got some really good poignant moments with some of the characters. But just some of the motivations were just a little weird. It just didn't really feel like, it didn't feel organic. It kind of felt a little forced. But Charles Dance, who plays Tywin Lannister from Game of Thrones, which recently ended, which we haven't even really gotten into, but we will eventually, or probably in the next stream. He does a pretty fantastic job in this. He always has a really awesome presence on screen. Stay until after the credits. That's all I'm going to say. Just stay till the very end. Stay till the very end, of course, with all these films. You got to do that. All right, guys, with that, I think I'm going to wrap this one up because I'm going to get some food and definitely wrap up. I'm 2 videos ahead of where I need to be for sure right now, and I just want to put the finishing touches on one of them for next week. But more often than not, you're probably going to see something tomorrow around noontime. We'll just leave it at that for right now. But I wanted to send a huge shout out and thank you to all the amazing content creators here in the community. For those of you who have checked in here in the chat, or if you're just kind of voyeuristically watching right here from the background, thanks for just coming on by and doing what you're doing. And if you haven't hit that thumbs up down below, I hope you consider doing that, if not subscribing already. To all of you guys on here, Whitfield's Food Review, of course, Drew's Food Reviews, Elizabeth Ricard, soon to be Mod Freddy Foodie King, and all the other amazing peeps, Sarah Star Vlogs and Reviews as well. I appreciate you jumping on here right now. Outlaws Generation coming in right at the very end as well. I'm good, my friend. You'll be able to catch the replay here Sunday, most likely. I'll try to put this up before noontime, but do watch out for the next review, most likely tomorrow around noontime. This will be kind of something fun to kind of put out for a Saturday. And then I'm going to try and see if I can have something for either Monday or Tuesday, depending upon how it goes. Most likely Tuesday, because I don't want to have too many videos close together, just to kind of spread it maybe a few days, 3 days apart or so, give or take. So, Buzz7332, thanks for jumping on right now. Dude, Galaxy's Edge is live right now in Disneyland. I can't believe it's finally here, so I'm going to try and go. June 21st, I believe, is my date. I think you know that too, because I think you have the same time. So we'll see about if I can make that a reality there. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Jackie Hero's Food Reviews as well. Yes, congratulations on doing that promo over at KFC. I definitely check out that chicken nachos or chicken nachos, whatever it is. It was cool looking for sure, but good stuff on there. Yes, June. Oh, it's June 12th. Very cool. Very cool. I'm going to try and make it over there, Buzz. Things have been a little crazy, but I'm going to try and make every effort to be there for sure. So, with that said, let's see here. Vivian George, Ian at the drive-thru. We'll do Peep This Out after ordering burgers, whispering to the drive-thru, stay frosty. That's awesome. To the drive-thru girl, stay frosty. That's awesome. That is so awesome right now. You guys all know I love doing my drive-thru. I'm not trying to beat it into death with that as well. But I definitely, I'm trying to kind of space it just a little bit there. And yes, Outlaws Generation, I was just telling them earlier, I haven't really been on YouTube the last few days, but I have a bunch of videos in my watch, my save later that I do for my watch later. And I saw that you did a collab with Joey, so I will be watching that. That is one of the videos there for sure, to take a look at that. And incidentally, Outlaws Generation as well, and all the other creators that you've seen on here, jump on over, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm all about the community aspect of making sure that you guys are in there. We're all watching each other's content, everybody does. So guys, I greatly appreciate you doing what you do. So with that said, I think that's going to be it for right now, guys. It is about 8 minutes after the hour. A very happy birthday all the way up to the very top since we're after the hour. What was the name of that gentleman? Let me see if I can find this really fast. Where we sang happy birthday here. Let me see here. I want to see... Hang on one second. I know I'm killing a little bit of time, but I want to make sure I see it on here. I think it's Blowski or Blaney Fan 12, I think it was, or one of these things. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to look for another maybe 10 more seconds here and see if I see it. Oh, I can't see what it is, and it's gonna be like when I watch this back, I'm like, what was his name? But I don't see it on here again. Blaney 12, I think it was, where we wished the happy birthday in there as well. Actually, if one of my mods knows, I think Elizabeth Ricard wished the gentleman a happy birthday as well. Let me know if you guys... Buzz with the super chat donation. Thank you so much, just because. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that greatly. You already know my heart goes out to you guys for you feeling the need to do that. I greatly appreciate that for sure. I got to find this name because it's going to bug me, guys. It's going to bug me. Hang on one second. I hope you don't mind that I'm on here right now doing this. A little bit of extra time. Maybe if you guys haven't seen the... if you haven't clicked down below, the thumbs up there, that would be amazing too. While I'm just looking for this right now. Oh, man, there's so many of you guys on here. And I appreciate you greatly. I appreciate you greatly. Okay, I think I'm coming into the view of where it was. And I'm going to find this. I'm going to find this. Incidentally, this review or this replay will be available Sunday around 12 p.m. as well. So be on the lookout for that. And it looks like it is already, well, I'm at the very top of my chat is updated. So if you guys actually remember, the gentleman who we wanted to wish a very happy birthday to, who is turning 23, I do apologize for not finding you again, but it looks like it is jumped up here, so I cannot see. Nikolai, I think it was that Blaney 12, or something was the name. I think what it was. It escapes me. Keselowski, yes, I think it's Keselowski Blaney 12, I think, something like that. But you know who you are. Very happy birthday to you there. Oh, Keselowski, Blaney Fan 12 from Drew's Food Reviews. Close. Thank you, man. I appreciate the help from you guys jumping in there. Matt Covington, thank you so much, man. What's up to you as well? I appreciate you jumping on here right now. And again, to all my super chatters, you guys will be, as well as PayPal. If I've seen anything on my phone, I will after. I'll make sure you guys are down in the description box down below. Thanking you guys for your contribution to the channel here. I greatly appreciate you guys doing what you do when you do that. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And a huge shout outs to everybody here. One video is called Adventures of Pixie and Brutus. Okay, cool, Nehemiah. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right, guys. With that, I think this is officially it for now. May 31st is in the books, guys. I'm definitely going to try to be back next Friday as well. After this big test that I have on Monday, I just want to get past that and find out what I need to find out, and then everything will be a lot better. But this was a majorly awesome distraction away from everything that's been going on with me right now. But again, no breaking content coming your way naturally tomorrow. Be on the lookout around noontime. You'll be able to see what is going on. Shout outs to Kyle Broussard at the very end over here. Of course, quick shout outs to you there. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for jumping on here. And to Hayden Byron jumping on here as well. Jennifer Pate jumping on here as well. I appreciate you guys greatly. Hearts and love and everything to every single one of you guys. Like I always say, whatever you do, do it to the best of your ability. Do 110% of passion into whatever it is that you do, no matter what it is that you do. Just be happy, healthy, and just enjoy life. And that's the best that I could offer you right now, to be honest. Buzz7332, good night to you as well, to everybody on here. So with that, TNK officially closing out the live stream for May 31st, 2019. And like I always say, quality content can be found on my channel every single week. So while you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon, in the meantime, stay frosty. You already know what is up, guys. Thank you so much for jumping on here right now. And I will definitely catch you guys later. Enjoy the weekend and go see Godzilla, please. Watch Swamp Thing, please. And especially Deadwood, if you remember that from HBO. There's some great content out there right now. And Freddy Foodie King, you're about to get your credentials as soon as the stream ends right here right now. Thanks so much for jumping on as well. Guys, have a good one. 12 o'clock tomorrow, Pacific Standard Time. You'll have something to look forward to. And we'll talk about that next week. All right, guys, until then, we'll see ya.